Hyman.
Hit the play button on there. Now I gotta hit the intro music.
People.
Cheesy.
Unique.
Yo.
Oh, what's up?
Yo. Yeah, hit that shoulder shit. Hit that shoulder shit. Yo, it's Unique and Cheese. Here we go. I'm Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show. I'm Unique and Cheese. Here we go. I'm Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show. Welcome to the Unique and Cheese Show. On this episode, we got a whole lot going on. We're going to talk about some black girl magic. Talking about Harvey Weinstein. Talking about volcanoes in New Zealand. We're talking about a lady getting the ass slapped online. We're talking about Eminem versus Nick Cannon. Oprah versus Russell Simmons. Taylor Swift versus Scooter Braun. The Peloton, sex, penis, fish. All that shit and a whole lot more. Right here today on the Unique and Cheese Show. Let's do some jazz.
Jazz.
Ooh.
Yes. Have you ever
you know what?
take off your drawers and wash them
Maybe sometimes.
and put them on wet?
Yeah.
That's a good feeling.
You know what? It's a good feeling.
What's that?
If I hit record on this shit.
I'm done.
You know what? I'm not gonna hit record on that shit today. We just gonna roll with it. Anyway.
Yeah, roll with it.
What is that? Scrabble shit.
They
you
roll
put over
with
that
it.
board
They
there?
roll with it. That's how people talk with no teeth. They roll with it. Yes. Yes, Lord.
Cut that jazz down a little bit there.
Cut it
That's
down just a little bit. Exciting.
That shit sounded
So
exciting.
exciting.
Anyway, man, we got a lot to talk about today. How you doing, sir? How was your week,
good,
sir?
man. My week was cool.
It was
Cool like cool hurt.
Cool like Cool Herc.
Like cool in the game.
You know what? I'd love to see a movie about Cool Herc.
Coolie high.
Like all about his life story.
Coolio.
I've seen
Kool-Aid.
documentary type of things, but I would love to see like
Cool.
a real movie about Cool Herc, like his whole
that'd
life
be
story.
so dope.
That should be amazing.
They gotta do it.
I don't know why they don't.
Why don't you write it?
I'm not a writer like that.
Oh, you ain't no writer like that.
Not like that, cuz.
You ain't no writer like
I don't
that,
be
homie.
writing like that,
You know
cuz.
what I mean? If you have a $40 or something like that, maybe you can do it, homie.
Crip,
You know what I'm
cuz.
saying? Do you wear khakis? You wear dickies?
Do I even own it? I don't own no khakis. Oh,
You
shit,
look dope in khakis, cuz.
I don't even.
You tall too, homie. And then
Thank you for the
you don't
compliment,
got no ass, so it would go down like stupid, like he gets out.
Just a little bit. Khakis would be crazy though, because when you sit down, you get the bulge in the front khakis like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't trying to talk about those. You talking about the prison khakis?
Ow, the prison bulge.
Boom.
Anyway,
anywho.
so you had a cool week. That's
I had a cool
amazing.
week, like cool whipped cream. Is
Awesome.
that
I had a
cool?
cool week too. I say let's just get right into this shit.
Let's just get right into it. But I wanted to talk about you going to the gym, man. I'm jealous.
Why?
Because I can't go.
Oh.
I can't go to the gym for another 5-6 months.
You can't do like the sit down shit?
I can't do nothing. I asked. They said not right now, Mr. Buell.
What's the difference between you using your crutches and getting your stuff around? I don't even see no crutch.
It's behind you.
Right there. But what's the difference between you just going to the gym and doing like some curls and stuff? What's the difference?
Yeah, right now because everything they want to make sure the leg is okay. They don't want no setbacks.
Word.
You get what I'm saying? Like
But
anything.
I hear it, but I don't understand what's the difference. Like, if you just do upper body things.
I get it, brother. I said the same thing.
Word.
Man.
But it was like, no.
They said no, man.
No, brother.
They said wait.
No, brother.
Your gym is at the physical therapy.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
That's your stuff.
All right.
Yeah, they don't want no accidents.
Now, does it feel like a workout when you do the
Hell yeah.
Word.
Hell yeah. And now I'm doing it myself because I cut a lot of it out because my insurance thing and all that crazy stuff. But anyway, I'm doing a lot and I have to. And it's no joke, bro. Because I can't put a lot of, weight on this leg. So I gotta go hard and I gotta bend it and straighten it.
Have you ever been into yoga before?
Have you ever been in love with a girl? Yoga? I wanna start doing that. Honestly,
I think it would help.
Yeah,
Once you're done with your physical
definitely.
therapy, I think it would help.
Yeah, we should go together. Let's go do some yoga.
You live too far.
You
want to
do a hot yoga?
I did that one time.
Man,
I thought I was gonna die.
Man, it's no joke. But that'll be good for this.
Probably.
The hot and cold.
Yeah. I did it one time.
I did it one time.
I look forward to doing that no
I
more.
sure did.
Hell no.
Master Strolls was looking.
Sons of bitches, sons of bitches.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Let's get right to the shit.
Because we got a lot of stuff.
We do got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
A lot of stuff to talk about.
Look, let's start with the black girl magic. Black girl magic. Now, I've been practicing all week, but I feel like I'm still gonna fuck these names up a little bit.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Zazie Binni, Zazie Binzi Tunzi. Zazie Binzi Tunzi of South Africa.
My sister.
She was named Miss Universe.
She was beautiful too.
She was beautiful. I did see.
I was like, wow.
I did see. She was a beautiful woman. Like
I remember coming up as a youngster and the portrayal of black African people. They made fun and mocked it a lot.
Bones in the nose and silly shit.
And they flies and just ignorant stuff. And you thought like African was not the
word.
And it's really the place. It's beautiful.
Bruh, Wakanda is real.
That's not real.
But no, to a certain extent, Wakanda is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talk about just a place with black excellence and shit. Like, yes. Yeah, Africa is real. So shout out to Zanzibini Tunzi of South Africa. Not only did she win Miss Universe.
Yes.
We got Chesley Christ. She is this year's Miss USA. Congratulations to her. We got Kaylee Garris. She's crowned Miss Teen USA. And we got Nia Franklin. That's Nia Franklin. She was crowned Miss America.
Yes.
4 sisters.
4
different competitions.
4 plus 4 is 8.
And they won them all. Shout out to Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic. Sprinkle on Magic. Girl. Y'all sisters doing it. I'm proud of you guys.
Yeah, me too.
And it's time for our century or this era to understand that beauty is
everybody.
Yes.
Everybody
it's not just
can be
one shade of person. It's everything,
everybody, everything.
And that's beautiful.
That's what they were. I don't know about that. That's what they were saying is that they're so glad that when girls look at the representation now, they can see more options other than the typical Barbie type of jump off. So,
and not saying that they not beautiful neither. They beautiful.
No one's saying that they're not beautiful.
I just want to tell America out there, you know.
But for forever, you know what I'm saying? They've been beautiful forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
I mean for a long time.
Long time.
Time and debit.
Shit. So shout out to the black women for doing those beautiful things.
Yes.
You know what? Have you ever heard of the comedian?
I want a fat girl to win.
I don't. I mean,
why not?
I don't care who wins as long as they're beautiful.
Thank you.
But
easy, brother.
But the first thing that came to mind though was, and I love Lizzo as an entertainer, and I love Lizzo as a singer and a songwriter. I think she's brilliant.
I thought you thought.
I don't want to see her assed out at no basketball game in a thong and shit. I don't want to see that shit.
Oh, I thought you thought I was talking about like Shirley from What's Happening or somebody like that.
Somebody thinks she's beautiful
too. I'm just saying. But why you don't want to see?
I'm not saying I don't.
Lizzo.
I want to see who. I don't want to see that.
Why?
That's ugly. I mean, that's
why?
gross.
I like it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You a lying mother sucker.
You don't know all of me.
You want to see Lizzo twerking in your face?
I sure do.
You go to a strip club, and that's what you want to see at the strip club?
Why not? I get mad when I see a lot of skinny people.
Turn up. All right. To each their own.
Hey, fat people need love too.
I'm not saying that they don't. To each their own.
You gotta pay what you weigh though.
I don't want to sound ignorant, but I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
I just don't. Sorry.
Why?
I'm saying more power to you.
What do you want? I mean, what? I mean, we know you married and everything, and you happy. But
I like in shape. That's just what I like to look at. I like to look at in
shape.
She
can be in shape. She's in shape. It don't wiggle. Do it wiggle? You're wrong. Don't look at me like that. The devil is a lie.
What shape? Pear shape? Oval shape?
Oh, pear is the worst. You ain't lying. But I see big girls. They still be looking.
I see the gang of badass big girls. Don't get it done. Don't get it twisted.
I got your back, big girls.
Don't get it twisted. I done seen a gang of bad ones. But not when Lizzo rock. That's the shit that she be rocking. I get all the empowerment. I get all that. I understand. But just because you stuff your ass in it don't mean it look good.
Because her... Okay.
Because she got one of them booties that do the...
Yeah, it's flap around.
Flap around.
You be like... I wiggle.
Yeah.
Her wiggle is confused.
Wiggle jiggle. Anyway, so...
That's when you know something wrong. When you can... What is it called? Turk your ass and you can see the tongue and your ass that fat. Like... Somebody untold you wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
So
it.
either way, let me one more time on my disclaimer. Don't get it twisted. I know a gang of beautiful big girls, but I'm just saying I don't want to see Liz on that shit that she be wearing. I don't want to see it. I just.
So how did you feel about what they gave all this uproar about her on at the Laker game or something like that?
With her twerking and carrying
Yeah.
on? Well, okay. I feel to each their own. Everybody live your life the way you want to live your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But if I go to a basketball game, I don't want to see your ass out in the thong. Matter of fact, I don't want to see no girl ass out in the thong at the basketball
look
game.
at the cheerleaders, the Laker girls.
They are dressed for their
Dude,
job.
their ass be out. It just ain't big as Lizzo.
No, they are dressed to do their
I'm
job.
saying her name right.
They're dressed to do their job. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the entertainment that complex is offering. I don't want to see a spectator's thong and ass. I don't want to see your shit ass
But they
out.
played her song though. I mean,
It doesn't matter. I don't want to see. Well, why she got to wear that? Why are you wearing that to the basketball game? You know what I'm saying? You ain't
she
on
a
stage
star.
right now. Hey, you feel the need
I wish
to
I was
defend that shit.
arrogant enough to walk around with my ass out. I'd do it.
Do it.
But I my confidence ain't up like that. You know
Get
what
it
I'm saying?
up. Get your confidence. All I'm saying, I don't see that shit at the basketball game. There's a time and place for everything. Once again, to each their own. If she wants to wear her ass out at the basketball game, do your thing. Do I want to see that?
Church.
Do I want to see that shit at the basketball? I don't want to see that shit at the basketball game. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Now I got to walk around and shit like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if she was bad. If she was a bad one, I don't want to see that shit because now I got to sit there and pretend like I ain't looking and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
shit, whatever.
Speak for yourself.
I am speaking for me. I will speak for me. I don't want to see that shit.
Ain't no booty hurt nobody.
Lots of booties hurt a lot of people.
No.
Oh, yes.
Ain't no booty hurt no. And you what booty hurt you?
Shit, I didn't even want to bring up that.
Okay.
KK watched the episode.
Go to one of our things, man.
Hey. And so last night,
Last night.
do you know the comedian Michelle Wolf? Michelle Wolf, she got a real kind of funny sounding voice. White lady I believe she's a redhead, got freckles and shit.
Of course.
She has a brand new Netflix special called Joke Show.
Yeah.
It's streaming right now on Netflix. I watched it last night. I thought it was brilliant.
Really?
I thought it was almost like a Dave Chappelle type brilliant.
No way.
Brilliant in a sense of she was honest about everything.
Okay.
Because you know how we always talk about how, you know, we're on women's side for women fighting for equality.
Most definitely.
But where we kind of have trouble is women aren't looking for equality. Women are looking to take over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she touched on that brilliantly.
Okay.
Because she was pointing out to the feminists also that, hey, I'm all for equality.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you have a problem with women taking over? Men been taking over for so long?
No, because it shouldn't be about taking over. It should have always been
I
about
get what
us
you're
working
saying.
together.
Right,
It's always should have been
right.
about us working together.
Word.
So the men fucked it up in the past by not including them.
Exactly.
I say include
Gotcha.
everybody, but their agenda is not to include. Their agenda is to take over.
You feel that though?
Yeah,
You
it's
it seems that
it's
way
pretty
sometimes.
blatant.
Yeah.
It's especially for the super feminists and shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty blatant.
Word.
It's blatant to a point. It's like violent and it's like. I get it. I'm on your side. I want you to be able to get everything that you deserve, but that don't mean you got to shut down somebody else to get what you want. That's where you lose me.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I think she touched on that special brilliantly, kind of telling the feminists, calm down.
Yeah.
I'm with you. We do need to be equal. We do need equality. Men have been fucking assholes forever. I get that, but we're pushing it. You're pushing it too far.
Don't
And
push me.
Just
Close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
I think you should be tested for Tourette's.
Why?
Because you just feel so random with your shit. Like you should get tested for Tourette's.
Why?
A little bit. Why?
Do you mean that? Do that make you feel better to put me
To
down?
put me down. You know, I already got a long time of thing.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Anyway, so she was telling people who are too woke, telling them to go
Too
back
woke.
to sleep. She had a great bit about how disgusting men are. Because men are gross.
Yeah.
But she was saying how, no, women are disgusting too. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
So I liked hearing, especially from a white woman's perspective, calling out the other women on their bullshit.
Right.
I thought it was dope. She talked about when she got an abortion thing and how abortion is people's own rights. It's your right. She said abortion could be a big deal to you or not a big deal to you.
Yeah.
Either way, both answers are correct. So the way she lays it all out, ladies and gentlemen, I say watch Michelle Wolf's new Netflix special. It's called Joke Show, and it's on there right now. And it's
joke.
Watch it with Camille. Watch it with Camille. Because what I thought,
I might watch it by myself.
I mean, you can, but she's fair. You know what I'm saying? She's fair on it. It wasn't leaning one side or leaning more towards. She was fair, and it was cool.
You said Lena Horne or leaning?
Leaning.
Oh, okay. Lean on me, like the song.
Yeah,
lean on me.
Yeah, that song.
When you're not strong,
and I'll be your friend. What happened to Club Nouveau?
I know, right?
I don't know. Anyway, so
and then it was like boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Go ahead.
Moving right along here, talking about feminism and shit like that, and the whole Me Too jump off. One of the things that kicked off the whole Me Too movement was punk ass Harvey Weinstein trying to stick his dick in everybody so that they can get a movie role. He was being cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
I know it got to a point where we're feeling like, man, ain't nothing going to happen to Harvey Weinstein. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why Bill Cosby got to go to jail and Harvey Weinstein don't got to go to jail? Well, I'm saying as long as we're patient, I think that we're going to start seeing justice happen slowly but surely.
To who?
Okay, so this week, Harvey Weinstein and his film company, the Weinstein Corporation, so they've reached a $25 million settlement agreement with the people who were suing him for sexual misconduct. So more than 30 actresses and former Weinstein employees who in the lawsuits have accused Mr. Weinstein of offenses ranging from sexual harassment to rape are going to share in the payout. Now, here is where some of the bullshit starts to go down. So let's say they're starting at like $47 million settlement. Yeah. Now, $47 million is going to cover some of the creditors and stuff that they owe because his company went bankrupt. The Weinstein Corporation, they filed for bankruptcy.
It's not coming out of his pocket.
Let me get to it. So they filed for bankruptcy, and in filing for bankruptcy, they got $47 million they need to pay back old creditors and also handle this $25 million lawsuit thing.
Of course.
So $12 million of that is going to go to Harvey Weinstein's lawyers and the lawyers for his brother and to cover other costs and stuff like that too. So they already going to take $12 million off the top. Is their money. Mm-hmm. Them lawyers ain't going to spend all that money. So some of that shit's going to come back to Harvey and his brother also. So they figured out a way to get money out of the whole deal too. So that leaves about like $18 million or something like that left over for the women. They have to settle it between like 30 women or some shit like that. None of them is really going to get more than $500,000 each. And it sounds like it's a lot of money, but I'm going to guess, but I've never been a victim of sexual misconduct. I've never been a victim of rape or something like that too. But I'm going to guess you really can't put a price tag on some shit like that. And if you did put a price tag on it, it'd be a whole lot more than $500,000.
I always say, like, it's kind of selling your soul. Like, someone do something, God forbid, to someone you love or to yourself, and then you civil suit, right? Mm-hmm. And you get money from it. Like, to me, like, is that worth your sanity? And like, to me, it's much more than that. I wouldn't want their money. I want them to be behind bars for the rest of their life or serve time, you know, and whatever what the law would say, the courts.
It's crazy, man. It's a whole mess. So okay. Now, this is if it gets approved, because it still has to go through 2 more court systems. It's got to go through the bankruptcy court system to get approved, and then like another civil court system to get approved too. So this is just tentatively so it's what you can get. It's
going to just sit up there,
and unless they don't approve it, they can not approve it and shit. You know what I'm saying too? Then now nobody don't get it. It's a mess.
It's a mess, y'all.
So 18 of the alleged victims have to split $6.2 million each. $18.5 million would be set aside for future claims, like if anybody else comes forward and be like, yo, he messed with me too and shit like that too. So they got to set money aside for that, money aside for the New York general suit. Like, he's also being sued by New York. Like, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of hands that's trying to get into that pot. Now, before I want people to think like, oh, he's getting off easy, because yes, not only is he not paying of any of his own money on the settlement thing, it's being handled by the insurance companies that protect his Weinstein Corporation and for him. So could you imagine that you do some bullshit and then you don't even pay for it? Your insurance company foots the bill for that.
Hey, man.
Come on, man. Now, I know people could be like, man, that's the game. And if you playing the game on that side, then I guess you win. Yeah. But that's some bullshit. Yeah. Harvey, that's some bullshit. Well, wow. Crazy. Now, also, I don't want y'all to think that Harvey Weinstein is out of the clear just yet, because he is still going to court in January for the sexual assault that he has against 2 women. So 2 women are still taking his ass to court, and they're trying to do criminal charges for that. So you never know. He might lose this one.
I feel the same way I feel about that president that's in office.
Teflon Don?
Yeah,
you don't think
he's gonna get away. It's
I'd like to, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
He already just pulled one a Houdini just now.
A little bit.
Yeah, so
that's why I think he's going. I think he got away with that shit, but I don't think he'll get away with the next shit. You can't get away with everything. I mean, we're gonna keep watching. We all gonna keep watching now. Don't get it twisted now. We're gonna keep on watching because I want to see what's gonna happen next. But shit. Nah, shit. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, brother. What's the next thing?
Go ahead, brother. What's the next thing?
All right. So one thing that we always talk about on this show is that whenever people need help, reach out. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
We always say that you can hit us up or anything like that too. But just like the federal government has 911 for emergencies, they proposed and they passed for a new number, 988. 988 is going to be for mental wellness. So if you are, feeling like suicide, or if you feel like, you got nowhere to talk to, you got nowhere to go, new mental health line is 988. Hopefully this is going to be activated within the next 18 months.
They should have did 922.
Why 922?
Because they mental, they be like 984. Like, I don't know.
You just saying some stupid shit now. That doesn't even make no sense. Like, yeah, so no, they actually did research and all that shit too to see when they would come up with the 988 number. So they did all the research about that shit too.
Okay.
So it's gonna be the new.
For them. They know best.
Did you know suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. and it has increased by 33% in the past 20 years. So it's a problem.
It's a problem.
In our community too, it's a problem.
Question: you ever felt like, or was you ever in that moment in your life, that dark space, that you wanted to do something like that and harm yourself?
It wasn't real. I had one situation when I was back in middle school, where I felt like I just said that shit because I didn't want to get in trouble for something I was going to get in trouble for.
Such an ass.
So I remember.
Of course you did.
I remember that day too. And I'm sorry, Ma. And I remember that day too because we got pizza that day, and they was all talking. They was all like talk to me, try to calm down. Like it was like a loving situation.
I wish I was there. I would kill yourself.
Let me see. Do it then.
Mama, he lying.
Hell no, we
just want some pizza.
We had pizza that night. Turn up. So I'm not proud of that.
You yet.
I'm not proud of that moment. But no, I don't have this type of mind frame because one, I feel like I have so much stuff that I want to accomplish while I'm still here.
For sure.
So I guess I can kind of put myself in the shoes of somebody who don't really got nothing going on for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not me. I don't got that mind frame.
Even if you don't have anything going on for yourself, find something to have going on for yourself.
I mean, true, but some people it's hard to find purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, purpose is getting up every morning and just breathing.
That's for somebody who is centered and they get life. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. I see what you're saying. Not a sane person.
For people that's just wandering around like, why do I exist? Like, why am I here and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say if you can't find your self purpose, give your purpose away to somebody else. There's plenty of places that need volunteers. There's plenty of places that, go to the old folks home and read them books and shit. I don't know what they do at the old folks home. You know what I'm saying? Some shit.
I thank the Lord. I never felt that way. Only when I was a kid too, like when my mama about to whip my ass.
Word.
I'm like, I want to kill myself.
Yes.
But that I was just thinking, but it wasn't nothing like I really wanted to do it. I wasn't going like, I'm going to jump off this building.
Yeah.
No.
It's like you just being sensitive in the moment. Shit.
Like, dude.
That was me too.
Because she going to whip my ass for a year. It's like you want to kill yourself.
Okay, let's say this hypothetical situation. Hypothetical situation. Let's say you come down with some type of illness that can't be cured.
Word.
And you being sick is just gonna fuck it up for your family. You know what I'm saying? We just be like, let me just go ahead and end this shit right now, instead of them watching me suffer and me suffering for these next few months.
See, I'm on a line on that because maybe God is gonna find a cure. Maybe something's gonna. it could be as soon as you like, and you're dead and like,
Word.
hey, we found something. Did y'all get him? Did y'all kill him yet? So I don't know, man.
Word.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Of course, logical, like you. I just let nature have its course.
I'd like to let nature have its course too,
Yeah.
but at the same, I don't want to be I don't want to rot to death and then just have my family watch me rot to
I
death and
know,
shit. You
that
know what I'm
sucks.
saying?
I've seen that happen with my mom's and
Word.
Camille dad.
It's hard to watch.
Just thinking about him, it's bad.
Hold me.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like a river, Jordan. That's like the go-to song when shit gets sad.
No,
Anyway,
that's
okay.
just your song.
What, you don't like that song?
You don't like that song? Look at me. I feel bad. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
You'll get a next one. I don't even know what's next. You just keep reading
You
shit off.
sound
I
like
just sitting here, huh?
Damon Wayne. Damon be like that. Man, you...
I hope he does another stand-up thing,
That
man.
dude's
'Cause he's so funny.
to me, dude. I love Damon Wayne.
That'd be cool.
Did you watch, what was it? Start with an S. He was a football player in the movie, and your boy played his partner. You know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
right? Scott.
Ah.
Yeah. And they was. It was
Last Boy Scout. That was
But
the Last
Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Yes.
That got nothing to do with an S. None of them words start with an S.
Oh.
I'm sitting trying to think, like, what is the name of it?
Yeah, but that movie was so funny,
movie's
dude.
dope.
It was hilarious.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
He always had on hats too. Have you
That's
noticed
his head.
that?
Look at his head. Have you seen his head?
He like your boy Neo.
Yeah, he got a funny shaped head too. Turn up.
Neo boy. Go ahead.
Anyway,
LL have a funny head.
he does have a funny head.
He ain't. You remember it took him years to show his head.
I understand.
And then
why.
he was in that movie with Queen Latifah. Was like, oh, now I know why. Keep your hat on.
Anyway, this past Monday, there was an eruption on White Island. It's in New Zealand.
Say that again without my mouth watering.
This Monday, there was an eruption.
Oh, yes.
No, it's fucked up. People died. Hold
Oh
on.
no, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
though.
you did.
No, I didn't. Lord.
Anyway, so in New
Lord have
Zealand,
mercy.
it's a place called White Island. They had a volcano eruption, killed at least 6 people. I think it's 8 people now. I gotta double check that. Killed at least 6 people and injured more than 30 more.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
They didn't know that
It's active,
was
but
gonna-
you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, perfect timing.
Because the Earth is alive.
Yeah.
So the Earth be doing this thing all the time.
Yeah. Mother Nature, huh?
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So it was like a tourist attraction to go there, and a lot of the people had just finished getting a tour of the place, and they were back on their boat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the footage of it, but there's footage of the people that's back on the boat, and it's like from a far off distance, you can see kind of a few people still on the island walking around and stuff, and then next thing you know, boom. The volcano goes off and you see all this smoke and shit go up in the air. So some people probably got killed right on impact. Other people, they said, like when they circle back to go try to rescue some of the people, like they were burnt so bad that when people would try to help them, their skin was coming off of their body and shit, man. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
It's like a movie.
It's like a movie. It's like a movie.
That's horrible.
It was crazy.
That's just not my thing. Like,
What?
People, let's go visit the volcano. I'm gonna stay in a hotel today.
But no, because when you get to go visit it and see what, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that help make Earth is beautiful.
know, right?
It's beautiful.
It is.
And that's what the people of New Zealand were saying, because that area is a very beautiful area. But they were saying how it takes so much violence to make that area so beautiful that you kind of got to take one with the other.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. But I wouldn't mind going to a volcano and seeing and shit. I'd rather
Hawaii
go.
was formed by volcanoes.
Well, technically everywhere, but yeah, Hawaii, all these islands, all them islands and shit was like,
Hawaii was
Yeah,
here
yeah.
by
yeah, like that. Fucking idiot. Okay, so police. No, I gotta do my reporter voice.
Okay, let's
Helicopter pilot Mark Law said a lot of people could not talk. It was pretty quiet. The only real words were things like help. They were covered in ash and dust. Damn. We were picking them up and skin was coming off in our hands. Police now believe that 47 visitors were on the island when it erupted at 2:11 p.m. on Monday. Thick clouds of ash, 12,000 feet in the air, and they left some of the survivors with severe burns. Half of the visitors were from Australia, 9 Americans, and the other people were from like China, Germany, Malaysia, and United Kingdom. So everybody was, a little bit was in that son bitch visiting that thing. It was a cruise ship, you know, because you know when you go on a cruise, they stop at different places so you can go visit it.
Yeah.
So could you imagine? There was one couple that was on their honeymoon. So they went from like the best time of their life to the worst time of their life all in the same day.
They didn't die, did they?
I think they're still fighting for their life. But from what I read during the week, they're still kind of fighting for their life. And the beautiful thing was the husband kept asking for the wife and the wife kept asking for the husband. So that was beautiful in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So speedy recovery to all the people. You know what I'm saying? I will survive. I hope they survive. And fuck, man. Crazy.
That's terrible.
Rest in pebbles.
I mean, what's the chance of that just happening at that perfect
50-50? I'm almost say it's 50-50.
Why didn't do it like the night before?
Because you just didn't.
So I'm gonna wait on y'all.
You gonna tell Earth what to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That should go off when they want to go off.
It's like earthquakes.
And you can't stop it neither.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
It's impossible.
Impossibilities.
Unless you're a superhero on X-Men or something.
Even if
like
you're
that.
a superhero in the X-Men, you cannot stop Mother Nature.
Storm would be like.
Oh, maybe. She can cause storms. She can't prevent it though.
She can freeze all around it.
You think she can?
Yeah, in a movie.
Too bad life is not a movie. It's gotta be real.
Well,
Anyway.
the rappers say their lives are movies.
Ooh, rappers. I like rappers.
Anyway. Oh, so we got 2 deaths to report.
Oh, that's
back to
so
back.
sad.
Let's go back to back on death. Veteran actor Danny Aiello. If I'm saying these names wrong, get over it. But Danny Aiello, he did other movies, but I think you know him best as Sal's, who owned Sal's Pizza Joint and Do the Right Thing.
Yes.
He passed away.
Yes.
86 years old. That's like a pretty long life.
He was in the movie with Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and all the comedians. It was back in the old days.
Let me look it up.
What's the movie? Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy.
Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights. He was the cop in there that kept messing with Richard. And he was like, man, you gotta. They call you sugar. And he was an ass in that movie too. The racist detective or cop or something in that movie.
Let me see.
He was in that too. Boy, don't try to fact check me.
I
got it. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not saying you wrong. I didn't say you was wrong.
Okay.
La 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 la.
You wanna hold my hand while you look for it?
Danny Aiello, there he is.
He there, right?
Yep.
Tell him that I was telling the truth.
They just saw.
No, they didn't, because you said it under your voice.
Oh, hold on. Let me stop the music so I can make sure.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cheese, a.k.a. James Buell, was right about Danny Aiello being in Harlem Nights. Wash your ass, brush your teeth.
I know my stuff. I'm telling you.
I do.
I don't need no damn computer.
Anyways, so rest in peace to Danny Aiello. Also, Carol Spinney, the puppeteer who controlled Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street, died at his home in Woodstock, Connecticut. He was 85. Yeah. So 86, 85. I think that's a good time to tap out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live forever. Do you want to live forever? I don't want to live forever.
I'm healthy. Like in the Bible, they lived in 200. Moses was like 1,000.
That's too long to be alive.
But he was normal, though. He built the ark.
Still. You want to be alive for 1,000?
And he had 100 more kids.
Would you want to be alive when you're 1,000?
Hell yeah, if I'm okay and God got my back like how Noah was.
I mean, turn up if that's what you want to do. I don't live that long. My number that I would always say is like 114. I don't know why I said that number, but that would always be my shit, like 114. Hey, if I'm healthy.
Yeah, and you don't have to wipe your own butt, stuff like that. You don't get
mobile,
bed sores.
My dick still get hard, you know what I'm saying?
I be seeing some old people driving. I be like, you should be driving.
I be cussing their ass out too. I mean, God bless them. I respected them, but I be like, son of a bitch, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
Put them in there.
Go ahead with the next episode.
So rest in peace to Danny Aiello and Carol Spinney. Thank you guys so much for the services that you provided for entertainment here on the United States of America's Earth and Earths.
Earth the Kid.
I like Eartha Kitt.
She was
Hello,
fine
Marcus,
when she was
darling.
young.
I was fine when I was young.
When she was young?
Yes.
Eartha was bad, dude.
Okay, so she was married to a white dude, right?
Yeah.
And on HBO right now, they have this documentary about the Apollo. Super dope. If you ever get a chance to watch that shit.
Is that on Netflix? Or is that
no, it's on HBO.
Oh, HBO.
So, and she was going to do a performance there, and she thought that she was going to get booed at the Apollo because she was, this black woman married to a white dude and shit like that too. And she mostly did sophisticated shit. So,
she was classy.
But when she got there, though, she said they gave her like a standing ovation, was cheering for her.
Talent is talent.
Not only that, but they knew that she didn't need to be there. So it was more like a respect thing. Like, damn, lady, you got your shit together. And you do big things. I can't believe you're down here entertaining us. Like, it was beautiful what they did for her. I'm like, y'all turn up.
Right on.
I
like to hear good stuff.
I like to hear good stuff too.
Look at that.
Look.
Look at you.
Won't he do it?
Oh, turn around.
Won't he
Spin
do it?
around.
Won't he do it?
Show him. Take your shirt off. Let's see what you've been doing in that gym.
Not today.
I don't trust you.
I had late night food last night.
Hey, man.
That's the only thing about getting older too. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're younger, you can eat shit and then you blink and then you lose weight. Now, I could be doing good for a week.
I never had to lose weight until I got in my late 30s.
Word.
No, my 40s, actually. My 40s, that's when it was downhill.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
I can spend a whole week going hard and it'd be cool. And as soon as I eat one night, that's it. Back.
Sucks,
it's
right?
like, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Before I could just take like a shit and then the shit be like my ab workout.
Yeah.
No more. Oh no. There is no room for error.
Honey.
There is no room for mistakes.
That's from that Kanye West song.
Yep.
You be knowing.
Come on, man.
Dude. I don't do that handshake.
I can't.
And then you
can't
get
go
it with the
across.
crooked hand.
I can't go across.
And look at me. I know they need somebody smart on that show.
Where's the guest? Just go find somebody in the library to sit in with y'all stupid asses.
They keep walking past. Look at him. Come on in here.
All right, so here we go. Once again, if I mess up these names, get over it.
Once again, it's on.
So, Alex Bozarjian, a reporter for WSAV in Savannah, was covering the in-market Savannah Bridge Run 5K, 10K live on Saturday morning. During the live broadcast, participants were running by, making faces, waving their hands at the camera, doing all this stuff. But as she was speaking, a male participant ran up behind her and slapped her on the ass. Alex finished the live report. You saw her face. Her face was like...
Oh, she was
shell shocked.
No, she wasn't. She was just
no.
mad.
I'm saying when it first happened, she was shell shocked. She was like, "What the fuck?" Like she was shell shocked at first. Anyway, so after the live report, she went and got on her Twitter and was like, "To the man who smacked me on my butt on live TV, you violated, objectified, and embarrassed me. No woman should ever have to put up with this at work or anywhere. Do better." That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Robert Well, the director of the Savannah Sports Council, he responded to her saying, "Yes, Alex, what happened to you was 100% unacceptable. You have my assurance that we will identify him." And they did.
I think he came forward, though.
No. They found him first. First, they found him. Yeah. So his name is Thomas Calloway. I guess it's Statesboro, Georgia is where he's from. Anyway, so Thomas Calloway actually got in contact.
Sound like a dancer in the 50s.
What?
Calloway.
Cap Calloway. That's the Janet Jackson video. Cap Calloway. The All Right video. God damn, I love that video.
Dope.
Anyway, so we digress. Anyway, so Thomas Calloway organized to do a live apology on TV.
Yeah, word.
All right. We're doing this in order, all right? So he's on TV, and this is Thomas Calloway. He says,
I'm thankful for this opportunity to share my apology to her and her family, her friends, and coworkers. It was an awful act and an awful mistake. I am not that person that people are portraying me as. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I am asking for forgiveness and to accept my apology.
and that nigga got the door slammed in his face. So not only did the Savannah Sports Council ban him from any future events, so no more 10K, 5K, 8K, 3K, no more doing any events for Savannah for him. Also, the Boy Scouts of America has severed ties with him because he was a Cub Scouts leader. So they got rid of him also.
I think that's pushing it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So not only that, this week, Alex, the reporter, has also filed a sexual battery police report against Thomas Calloway.
That's pushing. He did not. We talked about this. And this is where we're on the same page, but then we're on a different page at the same time. Yeah.
Yes, he messed up.
Yeah.
Yes, we all agreed that he messed up.
Yeah.
Yes, he shouldn't. He went too far. You know what I'm saying? Got caught up in the moment, and you went too far. Yeah. That happens. Is it a violation? Yes, it's a violation in a sense of that's one human going into another human space, and it's wrong. Even if you got caught in the moment, he already admitted that he shouldn't have did that. Now, what I don't like is I don't like her going out for blood. You know what I'm saying? Now she's on the attack. And she's on the rah, rah. And it's like, look, lady, I know what he did was wrong.
It's a lot of men that you should go at it like that. But I think when I watched the footage, everybody was acting crazy running, and I'm not saying it was right for him to do that. Yeah. But he was in a moment. He smacked her. It wasn't like like what we talked about. He thought about it like, look at that ass. Yeah. Like I'm gonna grab her ass. It wasn't like that. It was that intention. It was like.
I don't think it had anything to do with sex. It had nothing to do with sex.
And she's making it seem like it was sexual.
Yes.
And it was just degrading.
And so because now they're trying to say it was like a smack and grab. And I'm like, there was not enough time to smack her ass and grab it all at the same time. A grab takes at least a second. You know what I'm saying?
And like we discussed before.
2 seconds. Let me see a grab. Let me see that. That's like a 1,000.
No, it was a smack. And it wasn't my ass. I don't know.
I don't know either.
What I seen.
I'm going by timing. Timing wise, it was smack.
Like what we discussed on the phone. If I can see her ass, and then I can kind of know, I can be more,
kind of gauge it a little bit.
Yeah,
oh, you ain't even got no ass. Shut up.
No, it wasn't like that. Yeah. Now, if you had a J-Lo ass, I'm like, maybe he did.
Maybe he did see it, right?
He's like,
I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get that.
Here we go. Yeah. I've been watching you on the news for a long time now. I can't wait to get to that ass.
And her attitude, she looked like she didn't have no ass. Because usually people with ass, they don't get that mad. J-Lo be like, you caught me. You know?
No, I don't buy that.
Oh, no. You ever,
Okay, all right. Alex also said, it's not okay to help yourself to a woman's body just because you feel like it. He hurt me both physically and emotionally. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't get your feelings hurt because you felt violated. I'm not saying that, but this is where I check out. One human should not do that to another human. Why are you making this that you're a woman thing? Don't play the victim that you're a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want equality? I'm going to treat you equal. One human should not violate another human. But when you just try to make this into a woman thing, you can't do that to women. No woman should ever have to put up with it. Nobody.
No one
should ever have to put up with that. Yeah. It's not just about male and female. That's where you lose me because you got the segregation. I need integration. I want to say if you can't do it to me and I can't do it to you. If you can't do it to me, then I can't do it to you. It shouldn't be man on man. It shouldn't be woman on woman. It shouldn't be man on woman. It shouldn't be woman on man. Nobody's supposed to violate anybody. So that's why I say when she says no woman should ever be put in a situation like that at work, nobody should be put in a situation like that at work. That's what I'm saying.
But
that's all I'm saying.
But do you
keep it even, keep it fair?
Do you realize though, like when a man say that he was abused by a woman,
they laugh at us.
They laugh and they make a joke about it. But it's a serious topic in the business. It's just as serious as the other thing.
100%.
And I think it's unfair.
It is unfair.
Like if I'm walking in the club and a girl grab my ass, I'm fine. Like sometimes it depends on how I feel, but like sometimes
that's a violation.
It's like, oh, whoa, you got me, and you know what I'm saying. It happens to us.
And I think about it sometimes too. Even something as simple as if a girl is talking to me and she touched my arm or something like that. Yeah. You touching my arm because you think it's nice. I didn't invite you to touch my arm. I didn't say you can touch me. What? Yeah. I didn't invite you to do that. But you do it anyway.
But we can't do that. You can't grab. Oh, you got.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's not fair. So we're going to see how this situation plays out. Yeah. I'm not saying that the woman is wrong for being upset for being violated. I'm not saying that nobody should be violated. All I'm saying is don't make this a man versus woman thing. Word. This is not a man versus woman thing. It's a guy made a mistake.
Exactly.
And to a woman.
Right.
So and another part that I don't like either is I feel like he wholeheartedly feels bad about what he did.
I believe that.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, most definitely.
So if I'm apologizing to you, why can't you sit down with me? Why can't we sit down and have a conversation? Yeah. Educate me.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just be like, hey, I'm gonna file charges and you need to lose this and lose that and I'm already marching on Wall Street. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I already lost everything, sweetheart. I already embarrassed myself by doing it on national TV.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
So what can I do now?
What can I do to make it better?
Yeah, like.
And it doesn't seem like she's open to wanting to have a conversation about anything.
She looks like an angry person anyway. That's just my preference. You know what
I'm
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not giving
Thomas Calloway, I forgive you.
Me too, brother.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to make it even, I'll come and slap your ass. How about that?
Ooh.
How about that? I'll slap his ass. Somebody needs to slap his ass so he can know what it feels like. Do a smack and grab. Anyway, we'll see how that works out.
Next.
You know what? Since we're doing the men versus women thing, let's do the so I don't know if you guys have seen or heard about the Peloton. Exercise bike. What they're calling it is a sexist commercial. So there's an advertisement that shows a woman receiving a Peloton bike from her husband on Christmas.
She got it cute.
And then she documents her year-long fitness journey in a series of different clips that she compiles into a thank you for her husband. All right? Excuse me.
Yeah.
When I first heard that people were losing their mind over this shit, I was like, why y'all? Let me see. Because at first I was just going to ignore it. Yeah. But then it kept going. So like, well, let me take a look at this commercial and see what the big deal is. I think the first commercial that I watched wasn't the one. It was the one when she was sitting at the bar with her girlfriend. Drinking wine.
That was the second one.
That was the second. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I don't think this is it. Mm-hmm. And then I watched the actual commercial when the guy gives her the bike and shit. And I think I must have watched it 10 times looking for what am I missing?
Yeah, right.
What am I missing? I don't see anything sexist about this at all.
Exactly.
So all these people started chiming in. Okay, so the advertisement has been viewed more than 2 million times on YouTube, and it shows the woman receiving an exercise bike from her partner on a Christmas morning. The gift inspires her to record a video diary of her exercises in which she proudly says, "A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me." Critics then started calling it offensive and dumb, pointing out that the woman was already slim at the start of the thing, and that her partner needs to get her. Her partner wanted her to be more fit than what she already was. First of all, let me chime in as somebody who actually likes to go to the gym and work out and stuff like that too. It don't matter how much shape you in. If you are somebody who likes exercising and being active and shit, then that's what you do. It's not about like, oh, she needed to get fit or she needed to lose weight. It wasn't about that. It was about a man or a husband knowing his wife, knowing what his wife likes, and getting her something that she likes.
Now you're in a relationship.
Yes. Yeah. You don't go home with them. Like, you don't know them.
It's so crazy. Like, I remember seeing the commercial before all this craziness started happening and the backlash about the commercial. Me and Camille was watching it, and the first thing she said, I would love to have that.
Turn up.
A Christmas or birthday gift or just a gift whenever.
Because
first of all, it's like a $3,000.
It's like a $2,000 bike. It's a nice ass bike. It's just nice.
And she wanted the running one.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she does.
Turn up.
And I was like, wow, dude. And I even kind of thought like, dang, maybe I can get it until all this craziness. And I found out it was like $2,000.
Yeah. You might get a discount on it now. You know what I'm saying? Because the company, okay, so they ran this ad in November. They have lost $1.5 billion.
Damn.
Projected sales. They've lost $1.5 billion because of this, the outrage of this commercial that people are saying is sexist and dystopian and shit. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all? Goofy ass. This one lady was chiming in on this thing, was like, oh, and then her husband is like an overlord and all this shit. I'm like, yo.
And aren't these
what's your problem?
Actor and actress?
They're not even real people.
Yeah, like.
Unfortunately, the actor who plays the spouse, poor Sean Hunter, he's the one that plays the husband in the thing. He's now been thrust into the center of a vicious debate on gender roles and body image. He's an elementary school teacher from Vancouver, British Columbia, and he was doing it because he wants to be an actor. He wants to be a permanent actor, and all he's receiving now is backlash about how his character was so insensitive and shit. It's like, yo, that's not real. That's not real. Man. He did a commercial. That's not the person. He didn't buy his wife an exercise bike. He didn't do that.
But somebody he's playing.
Portraying
yeah, it's
in
like,
a commercial.
come on, you guys.
Come on now. Come on.
So you
Anime.
gonna get mad at
Anime.
your boy who playing Bumpy Knuckles? Like,
Right.
why you shirt him for crack?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, that's not real.
It's not real.
That's not
homie.
real. Turn up and then sit down.
And sit down.
Anyway, so what, you know what I like to have? And if anybody knows, I'd like to sit with the person who has the mind frame of that being sexist. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a conversation with that person to be like, can you please explain to me how you come to the angle, the answer? How did you come to these terms? Like, how? Please explain to me. I'm listening. I'm not judging you.
Buy a woman a cookbook. You trying to tell her?
I know, right? You trying to say I gotta cook?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
washing a dryer. Like, come on, man.
I gotta wash the day. I gotta wash the clothes.
Yeah.
What,
on.
bitch?
You
Like,
guys,
who?
yeah, y'all ridiculous.
Yeah, it's getting too much.
Y'all reaching.
So I would love to have a conversation with somebody. Like, only if they are open to actually wanting to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in here with your guard up and we're just talking. I want to have an understanding of how your mind works because I think your mind is broken.
Right.
So change my mind.
Change.
Let me see your point of view.
Change
you know what I'm saying?
faces.
I want to see your point of view because you have the way that you think, and then I have the way that I think, and then Cheese has the way that he thinks. So what I would like to do is bring all our thoughts together like clay. I want to clay it. I want to mold it. I want to shape it so that we can have a better America. Because the only way we're going to have a good America is through conversation. If we don't have conversation, we're not going to improve the nation. If we don't improve the nation, then we won't have no dedication. If we don't have no dedication, we won't have no masturbation. If we don't have no masturbation, then it won't be no recreation. Anyway.
But masturbation, you can't have creation.
You can't if you scoop it up off the floor.
What?
You gotta scoop it up. Anyway.
What?
Anyway.
Then it had hair in it.
You don't vacuum or nothing? You just... You might want to
About your house.
You might want to sweep that up. I don't know. You might want to sweep that up. I don't know what I'm talking about that. All right, so being that we're kind of on the sexist
we
kick
on
right
the
now.
women right now.
Well, a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Get y'all stuff together.
Oh, where'd it go?
Fight the power.
You got to fight the power that be. All right. So there's kind of a new battle brewing between Oprah and Russell Simmons. For those that know, but for those that don't know, okay, so Oprah is executive producing a documentary focusing on a brilliant former music executive who grapples with whether to go public with her story of assault and abuse by a notable figure in the music industry. Now, let me tell you one thing right now. We don't play around with sexual assault. We don't play around with rape. We take all these things seriously. But also, we are not the judge and we are not the jury, okay? So I can hear both sides of the story, and then I'll let the courts decide. You know what I'm saying? So far... Well, anyway. So the film's primary subject is about Drew Dixon. Drew Dixon alleges that in multiple instances of misconduct was initiated by Russell Simmons. She first brought this up in a New York Times article, and then I guess they brought it up again, and they made an actual documentary about it.
Terrible.
Oprah Winfrey's going to executive produce it. It's going to be in the Sundance Music Festival. I think it's going to be like on Apple TV or some shit like that.
Crazy,
so they're like
Making
full steam ahead.
Deal.
They're full steam ahead on this thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like a little R. and Kelly
It's not like
documentary.
No,
it's like for real.
But it's the same thing as the R. Kelly thing too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, they giving it more exposure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Russell Simmons has already come out and said, I don't know what her point of view of the situation was, but he said he didn't do it. His daughters forced him to get a lie detector or do a lie detector test. He took like 9 lie detector tests and passed all 9 lie detector tests. He's saying, yes, back in the day, I was a womanizer. I was a player. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? But it was never no non-consensual stuff going down. So, I can only take what Russell Simmons is saying, and I can only say what Drew Dixon is saying. And I'm not saying she's lying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not saying that Russell Simmons is telling the truth.
This is not the lady who my grandmother was famous. What's her name?
I don't know about that.
She was beautiful. She did jazz music. You know what I'm talking about? Her name starts with an H, I think.
Drew Dixon, grandma.
I don't know if it's her, cause I know it was one girl that was kin to it. I can't think of her name.
I don't think it was her.
Okay.
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so what's crazy about this one is the reason why we said it's Oprah versus Russell Simmons is because Russell Simmons and Oprah, at least publicly, have a pretty decent friendship.
Yeah, they did. They had a good relationship.
Russell Simmons has, brought books to Oprah's attention, like all that, The Power of Now and stuff, and veganism and all this shit he's bringing to her life, and they've had great conversations, and he's been on her show multiple times, like over 5 times. Like, they have a relationship. So I figure if we have a relationship and you have a problem with something that you think that happened in my life, you're going to executive produce, you're going to put your money behind this thing for it to go forth so the public can hear it. Can you come to me and let's have a conversation about this first? You know what I'm saying? Because we're friends.
Yeah, she had a relationship with Weinstein also, and I haven't heard her speak out on that at all.
Okay, so that's what 50 Cent chimed in. 50 Cent was like, why is Oprah going? He said, I don't understand. I don't know how to talk like 50 Cent. I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men. So 50 Cent is saying, he's saying she's not going after Harvey Weinstein. She didn't go after Epstein. All she did was go after Michael Jackson, because, you know what I'm saying, she did Michael with the follow-up to his HBO thing. She did that one, and now she's going at Russell Simmons. Oprah said this shit's just sad. 50 Cent said this shit is just sad.
And I always disagree with 50 Cent on a lot of things he say, like majority, all of it. But this one, I'm with him though. Like, come on, man. It's the same. I don't want to use those words, but like us.
Crabs in a barrel type shit, or what do you mean?
Not crabs in a barrel so much to say like I and I'm not saying that when someone do something wrong, you have to hold them accountable.
Got to be accountable.
Yeah, but at the same token, like our people, the black leaders and black men in the community that's doing stuff, and you see. Like someone like Oprah, once she put her name on something, it runs.
They're gonna run with it,
right? Like she could have used that energy for something else, and especially if, I don't know the relationship she have with Russell.
Word.
But come on, man, like
this is kind of what Kid Rock was saying. You know what I'm saying? How she be doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain extent, I'm not saying that Drew Dixon's story shouldn't be told. All I'm saying is, if you my friend. You know what I'm saying? If we have a relationship, get both sides of the story. Because that's what Russell's saying, that he did interviews with all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I've said. But it's one of those things where they're not putting his side of the story into the thing. It's just going to be one side. It's like, come on, man. That's not how you tell a story.
Yeah, you got to have both.
And I'm
still alive. So, come on, man.
Come on. So, Oprah, I'm going to need you to wash your ass on this one. You know what I'm saying?
That's not cool.
Brush your teeth. Wash your ass.
You my girl. I love you.
Wash your ass.
You remind me of my mama. I'm
gonna need you to wash your ass and brush your teeth now on this one, because your ass is you ain't clean on this one. You got to clean your ass. With these 4 fingers, get all in your crevices, because you ain't cleaning your ass. Come on, Oprah, clean your ass. So I guess we'll watch how this plays out. But you know what I'm saying, if you have an issue with me, and you feel like I did something wrong, we have a court system. You know what I'm saying? In this country to handle that.
Word.
Why are we doing this on TV? Why are we doing this for a movie? Why is this a documentary? Why is this for entertainment?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
If you have a story that you want to tell to help others, I get that.
I get it.
But let's get the whole story. Yeah. Not just some of the story. Let's get the whole story. Yeah. Get the outcome of what the whole story is, and then that's what we're gonna run with. But don't just come out and just be like, "This is what happened to me." Now, the court of public opinion, which seems to be the only shit that matters anything. Now everybody's walking around saying that, now Russell Simmons is a rapist.
Yeah, that's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a world, people just read headlines. People just read the headline and go on about their day. It's like,
that's exactly what people do.
That's just so annoying.
And people remember the bad, not the good. And then
turn up
when he is found innocent.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Just remember the guilty.
They don't go back to that all the time. Happens all the time. So. And I see that too, because I've read headlines before, and then when I read the story, I'm like, oh shit, that don't even got nothing to do with the headline. Like the headline was just to get your attention to make you read the article.
Exactly.
But usually I would say about 6 times out of 10. 6 times out of 10 after I read the article, it don't got nothing to do with the headline.
Nothing.
And I'd be like, y'all should change that headline because that's some bullshit that you done wrote right there. I'm going to need you to erase that right there. Right there. Erase it because that's some bullshit. Turn up.
This one?
Yeah, erase that shit right there. What is that sloppy shit you done put up there? I thought you knew how to draw. Not today.
So judgmental. Go with the next one because we on time. We on time.
Anyway, so is the Eminem versus Nick Cannon thing worth it?
I thought we was gonna do the Taylor Swift thing.
You know what? I have to do more research about the Taylor Swift thing. I did because it's right. Taylor Swift versus Scooter Braun. We could touch on this a little bit. We just touch on this a little bit because I don't know a lot of it. I know a little bit.
We was in that lane. So.
Yeah, I got to do more research about it.
Okay, let's not touch it.
Yeah. I got to do more research about it. But just like a brief thing about it though. So Scooter Braun purchased her masters when her record company sold it to him.
Yes.
I don't know what the original. This is why I have to do more research because I don't know if she didn't know it was about to go for sale. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If that would be fucked up on the record label, if the record label sold her shit without giving her the option to buy it first. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just selling it, then whatever, just tell me what your price is. Give me your price, and then I'll buy it.
I think he bought the record label. It was
no. The record label was ending or some shit like that too. So he bought her catalog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if they didn't offer it to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like they didn't. It sounds like they didn't offer it to her. So if I'm Scooter Braun, that's a good investment because Taylor Swift is a huge artist. Yeah. Same thing like we said. That's like Michael Jackson buying the Beatles catalog. Exactly. That's a great investment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some fucking hits.
Yeah, and the thing I didn't like when she made this big speech about women being taken advantage of. That's nothing to do with women being taken advantage of. If you say that, you should just say artists being taken advantage of.
Yes, because
now you put the women again.
Yes, again.
Like, it has nothing to do with women power and all that stuff.
Yes, it's about artists being fucked over because artists have been getting fucked over for years.
Rappers, I mean, you can go all day.
All down the line. Everybody.
Even back in the 40s, 60s. It
Everybody.
became from slavery with the music and they can just take your song and somebody blow up on your song and it's nothing you can do about it.
That's everybody. So we're not saying that you don't have a voice in this fight, but your voice is just not as a woman. Your voice is as an artist because you're representing so many other artists. I don't like the separation.
Yes, don't do that. And then it was a business move.
It was a business move.
People.
So right now it kind of feels like Taylor Swift is bullying Scooter Braun a little bit. Because I haven't seen her come out and tell her people to stop threatening his life.
Yeah, or the children.
Or the children's life.
And he made a statement
or his
clearly.
wife's life.
She could have clearly said on there.
She could have said on the American Music Awards when she was saying all that shit, hey, look, y'all, what he did was fucked up. But we're not trying to get violent. You could have squashed all that shit. But she didn't.
It shows her character and who she is.
She did not back down off of, you know what I'm saying, her people threatening this man's life. Come on, man. At the end of the day, this is about music and numbers and business, and the fans are going to be crazy in the motherfucker.
Still eating.
She ain't hungry.
And not only that, she said that she's going to re-record those songs anyway.
Yes.
So do your thing.
I think she should step in and calm down her Swifties, whatever those people are called. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's showing class. That's showing you being a bigger man by, you know what I'm saying, being about. But to just keep throwing fuel on the fire, don't keep throwing that fuel on that fire. You're going to make that fire go burn.
She's one of those people. I don't know her, but it seems like she's like,
out for blood.
Look at me.
Woe is me. I'm the victim.
Just like with the Kanye thing, all that, dude. Like,
I'm a victim. I'm a victim.
Next, because we
all right. So hopefully we get more stuff out about Eminem versus Nick Cannon. If you don't know, so Eminem and Nick Cannon has a history of feuding back and forth with one another. Eminem used to date Mariah Carey or whatever. Nick Cannon married Mariah Carey. You know what?
That for sure.
I'm going by what Em said. Going by what Mariah said. Whatever. So Eminem.
Mariah said no.
Eminem was bagging on Mariah. Nick came to her rescue. I mean, it wasn't even a battle back in the day either, because Nick. I mean, it's Nick Cannon. He's Mr. Wild and Out and funny. Ha ha ha. Like, nobody's looking for bars. I'm not looking for bars from Nick Cannon. I'm just not looking for it.
Did you hear the song on the Fat Joe?
I heard the one on Fat Joe.
That was dope, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I heard it. It was a dope verse, but it was
dope.
also unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like he trying to dig in the crates.
He trying to
come back.
yeah. It's like, why you even bring that up? Like, why are you still talking about Mariah? What did she do to you? She must have mind fucked you because you are still sweating her.
Word.
So I don't understand why he brought it up in the first place.
Word.
So Nick Cannon and his squad of MCs that's on Wildin' Out.
Terrible.
They tried to jump him, I guess, but it was like one of them when you like jump somebody, but they still get up and walk away after you did all the kicking and stomping and shit. That's what I felt like that shit was. Both the songs I thought were doo-doo juice. They were boo-boo. There was no response. Only thing Eminem responded was a tweet and some shit like that. There was a guy that sounds exactly like Eminem. He put a record out, which is actually kind of funny. But you can kind of tell it wasn't Eminem because it wasn't like precise bars.
The song you sent
that was fake.
That wasn't Eminem?
No, that was fake. That wasn't
Sound
Eminem.
like Eminem.
It does sound just like him, but it wasn't Eminem.
That's why it was whack.
That's why it was kind of whack. Yeah. So I don't really. Does Eminem need to say anything? You know what? I say say what Nick Cannon is saying. Go on Wildin' Out and do it live.
That'd be so cool for
do
the
it
culture.
Live for the culture.
Yeah,
do it live.
Why not, dude?
Do
why
it live.
Not?
Do an MC battle. I want to see Eminem versus all them.
Yeah.
No, but then what? But you know what? Jordan Lucas has chimed in. Royce the 5'9" chimed in.
I heard
50 Cent
song.
chimed in.
50.
So I would say if we do it like that, like
Let
a battle
everybody
royale,
go on
let
there and
everybody
make it,
come on
fun.
there.
Just be fun.
And just be
out of
fun.
love.
Yes.
On me.
For the culture. Like, because we
That'd
love
be
hip hop,
so
because we love
dope.
bars, because y'all like talking shit.
Yes.
I would love to see Nick Cannon and his squad versus Eminem versus his squad.
And 50 and all
Yeah.
them be, and they
Pay-per-view.
battle and they keep going
Do
at
a
it.
pay-per-view on some shit like that.
Oh,
like,
that'd be
come
so
on, man.
dope, dude.
Turn up.
Do that.
Do that.
Be positive, my brothers. No violence.
No violence.
No hatred.
None of that
just
shit.
Just love.
Just love.
And just go
Yeah.
by battle for battle.
Battle for ball for
You know
ball.
what I'm saying?
Lyric for lyric.
Lyric for lyric.
Go at it. Yeah. That's what I want to see. I want to see that there.
Yeah, I want to see.
That would be good.
That'd be good.
It's so good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, so fellas, it's up to y'all.
Fellas, it's up to y'all. I hope one of y'all can see this show. Somebody.
No, somebody.
One by
Can anybody
itself.
watch us? Anybody, please. All right. I think we're at our last story of the day. And I know it's your
Ooh.
favorite. I know you was waiting for it.
Ooh.
He was waiting for it.
It better not be about what I think it is.
It's about exactly what you want it to be about.
My
It's
mouth
about
is watering already.
I hope I say this right. Once again, if I don't say it right, then
dehydrated.
get over it. Turn up. In Northern California, on Drake's Beach, Eurychus Capo. Once again, it's called Eurychus Capo,
Hey.
but they call it the penis fish.
You got my ears already.
They call it the penis fish, like thousands of them. I'm talking about thousands of 10-inch wiggly pink sausages all appeared on Drake's Beach in Northern California at Point Reyes National Seashore. I'm talking about it was dicks everywhere. Like, I went up there. I wanted to go swimming. I couldn't even get in the water. I was like, look at all these dicks. I just started swimming in the dicks. No, it was 10 inches and thick. Ooh, child. You need to go up there. The scientist said that he went up there because there was a storm somewhere and it washed all those cocks ashore. And woo,
that must have been a heavy storm.
it was a heavy storm. If you haven't seen it, you should look up some pictures. Just type in penis fish on Google and whoop, there it is.
I mean, that's enormous.
It was gross though. That shit look gross.
Like,
and to watch it move and shit, that shit look
like,
nasty.
Yeah, man. I think they waiting on us to go on to get because they about to close on up.
They're like, stop talking about the penis fish and get out the
Uh-huh.
goddamn. Hi, my name is James, and I'm just gonna worry about when people looking at.
Shut up. Where'd that go from? Anyway, we covered everything. This
We
is good.
cover everything.
We went right down the line. Okay.
Right on.
Kind of what I wanted to do the Greta Thunberg, whatever, versus Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's we'll get to that next week. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be more developments.
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
most definitely. And because the
Attacking that
the impeachment
fucking
is, I think,
16-year-old
supposed to-
girl.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was terrible. Come on, man.
Come
Bruh.
on.
Even if you voted for Trump and you like what he's doing for the country, you got to call him out on his book. That's the only thing
But
I
they
don't like about
They
the Trump
don't.
supporters.
They don't.
There's nothing wrong with supporting Trump and what he's doing.
Yeah,
Do your thing.
That's
But
you.
when he's a fucking asshole, you got to be like, all right, dude, that's a fucking asshole shit. And to be like, to tell some, first of all, the little girl is trying to do what she can to speak her mind about what she feels like what should be happening in the world.
Word.
She has Asperger's. People with Asperger's sometimes don't come off as soft as you would like them to be. They just, all they are is they're about the facts, they're about the points, and that's what they're going to give
it.
you.
So to tell somebody to just chill, you need to chill and blah, 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 bruh, you a grown-ass man.
Grown man.
You a grown-ass man, bro.
I mean, you're the leader of supposed to be of the country.
Of the world, kind of. Free world. Of the free world. You a grown-ass man.
Come on, man.
Stop going at that little girl. She's a little girl. Come on. Settle up. Turn up.
A United
Sit your ass
States of
down.
America.
Of America. And to the republic for which it stands. One nation under a groove.
Get
Getting down just for
For
the
the
funk of it.
Ow.
Ow. One nation and we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now. Want to thank you guys so much for checking us out. It's
Thank
the
you for
Unique and
checking us
Cheese
out.
Show.
Y'all know
we
what
do
time
appreciate
it
you
is.
guys spending time with us. If we're going to spend some time with you, be sure to follow us on Instagram as the Unique and Cheese Show. Instagram at the Unique and Cheese Show. Any questions or concerns, I want you to send them to the Unique and Cheese Show at gmail.com. Anything you want to say in closing, my brother?
To the peace, my brother.
To the peace. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate you spending your time right here at the Glendale Library. Thank you guys so much for your facilities and being here for us in time of
Why
need.
do you sound like what's his name?
I don't know.
From Goody Mob, CeeLo Green.
I don't know.
From the facilities.
I don't know. But thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow at Cheesaleo on Instagram. Follow DJ Unique, that's DJUNIEQ. On Instagram. And we're going to see you guys next time. It's Unique and Cheese Show. Wash your ass. Brush your teeth.
Right on. Right on.
That noise was unnecessary.